In the land of Matanui. Bionicle the game. This is a throwback. This is kind of a meme entry, I suppose. This is a time capsule of a game, if there ever was one. Back in the day, back in the early 2000s, I suppose, Lego was trying to reach out to the, I can only assume, young preteen boy demographic. I don't know. But they tried these things, Bionicles. They were like cooler Legos. I don't really remember. I remember liking them because everyone, my age at the time was into it. But there was a movie and a lot of other merchandise made for like a 4 to 5 year period before it completely shit the bed and fell off the face of the earth. This was one of those pieces of merchandise. Bionicle the game. I played the GameCube version. I think this was released on a couple different consoles, whatever was prevalent at the time. And this is your run-of-the-mill standard adventure game. It's incredibly short, as you probably would imagine. I think I beat it in about 2 hours. It's really simple. It's really basic. There's not a lot to it. Run around, punch, beat up shit. Exactly what you'd expect from this kind of game. No real Lego functionality. If you've ever played the Lego games, you know that it's all about building stuff. You create shit. Legos can fall apart. None of that. Bionicle is in its own world. And there's no, other than the Lego logo at the beginning, there is no Lego shit. I mean, they look like Bionicles. They look like they're built, but that's fucking it. Never, ever a reference to any sort of Lego aspect. Pretty much the only positive I'm going to throw at this game is that out of the 8 or so levels that there are, they do try to vary the gameplay and change it up quite a bit. Every level is something different. It's just not vastly different. You basically get 2 types. You have the run around and beat up shit and collect stuff levels, and then you have the racing down a slope levels in some capacity. At one point you're in the snow, at one point you're in the treetops like Tarzan and fucking skateboarding down fucking limbs. Look, it is Bionicle. There's not, I don't know, I can't go into a big detail about what do you want me to say? Like, it's Bionicle. It was fine. It was kind of a joke, entry. I figured it would be easy. And I will say, I beat it in 2 hours, but like, the game does not hold your hand. There are very basic instructions to each level, and you're on your own. So there was definitely points where I was like, the fuck am I supposed to do? But, after enough time, you eventually there's only so much you can do. There's only so many buttons you can press until you figure it out. But overall, I mean, I liked the game. It was a nice, couple hours spent on a Lego spin-off game from the early 2000s. But that's about it. I mean, I don't know. It was fine. I'm running out of very short games that I picked. So this is just another one of those, like, real easy ones I figured would be a nice stepping stone for me, but at least the next game is going to be a big one, so it may be a little while before that one comes out, but stay tuned. The challenge continues on, and Matanui is safe for another day.